DJ Chark, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Jaguars are back within a score. Lambo on for the extra point. And it's good. The deficit 6, 20-14.
That's the score. Browns 20, Jaguars 14. Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Browns drive about to get started. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
At the 26.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
On 2nd and 9, Mayfield. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Josh Allen able to record his 5th sack of the season. So they come out of the locker room trailing, but plays like that, they won't be trailing much longer. Defense really starting out well this second half.
Yeah, they knew they had to jumpstart things a little bit. They really struggled in the first half trying to slow them down, but now they had a plan, made that adjustment that we always talk about, and it worked very well on that play.
Mayfield and this Browns offense staring at a 3rd and long now after the sack. And that will be incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
So possession goes over here on the punt, and the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. By the way, 3rd quarter now in Cincinnati as we take a look at the NFL scoreboard. And looks like the Bengals starting to pull away in that one. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL. It was Jacob Phillips who was able to bring him down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Then he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
At the 43-yard line.
Ready? 10-2 so. Don't say nothing. 6-6, pull it high. 93's the mic, 93's the mic. Hey, Charlie.
Now Minshew on 1st and 10. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
3rd and 7.
The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. It'll be Minshew again. He's got a 1st down and more inside the 30. And finally marked down at the 23. A big one there for the Jags. 18 yards, 1st down.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And now Chenault on the end around. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. An excellent run there coming from out wide.
And we used to consider these jet sweeps to be gadget plays or something a little bit unusual, right? But now most teams have some version of this play in their playbook. And I think it's a lot because of the receivers that are being developed nowadays. These guys look like running backs, even though they're playing out on the perimeter.
They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave them with 2nd and a yard. From the 3, 2nd and a yard. Armstead running to the left. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. Raquel Armstead, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jags are an extra point away from taking the lead. And with that, his guys take the lead here by a point.
Makes the score Jaguars 21, Browns 20.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Now Donovan Peoples-Jones. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
On the return. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
A gain of 20.
What a throw right there for the first down. He has taken some real punishment in this game, but still standing in the pocket, completing that one.
He's a flat-out warrior. There's no question about that. How about him stepping up into the teeth of the rush and delivering there for that big strike and that big pickup?
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. He was trying to go back to Beckham there, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Mayfield. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he's finally out of bounds, but he's taken it all the way down to the 8. A big play that time for Cleveland. 45 yards. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. Going to the air again with Mayfield. And he's got it. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Here we go. The Browns will go for 2. And again, it's Mayfield. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead.
Jaguars 21.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded in the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. This one out quickly to Westbrook. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 10 yards there, good enough for the Jags' first down.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had a big play in the run game to play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. DJ Chark, first-time Pro Bowler, the intended receiver. But it's going to be second down.
Well, that play's a statistic that's going to go on the defensive team stat sheet. Won't necessarily reflect in ours, right, the overall game sheet. But you and I know that they keep count on pressures, hits on quarterbacks, all those things, hoping to increase that throughout the game. And here we are in the fourth.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 36 yards on the play.
At the 6-yard line.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on first and goal. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. It'll go as a loss on the play, not what you need down here. It's going to be second and goal.
Second and goal at the 10-yard line.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on second and goal here. Again, Minshew looking to throw. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Laviska Shenault, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
That will tie the game, 28-all. Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And this carries into the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is make sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because right now it's been a really tough ball game trying to stop these offenses.
Oh, it really has, especially as of late. They run it again with Joe. Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Here's Mayfield, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Joe Schobert drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up 4th down.
And out.
Here's Jamie Gillen now as he'll kick it away for the second time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. That's pulled in at the 32. It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They need to get this around the 40 on the other side to get into field goal range. Look at the clock, a decent amount of time here in a tie game. What do?
No panic situation at all. They've got to get a couple of chunk plays, pick up nice bits of yardage.
Target the sidelines?
Target the sidelines because you want to get out of bounds and make sure that clock stops. Because if the clock stays running, that makes things that much tougher for you. It can always bleed out on you.
Now Minshew. This is Chenault on the receiving end. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Out of the gun is Minshew. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ballgame. They tried the throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Trying to pick it up with Armstead. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. They end up getting stuffed twice after that 9-yard gain back on first down. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. Looking to throw it, Minshew. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And this Browns defense stands tall. The Browns drive about to get started. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 43. Chubb will get the call running left. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
And the Browns' pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Olivier Vernon drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up 4th down. Here's Logan Cook now, on for a very important punt here in overtime. And this is away, and I don't think Landry will get a chance to return here.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at the Jaguars' 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They give the Chubb out of the gun. And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime. Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we got the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.